What's going on, guys? Jacob Orth back here with another video of Jacob's Life in Vegas, coming to you guys with a video today that is definitely going to pertain to those of you that are locals here living in Southern Nevada right now, and for those of you looking to move here in the future. I'm actually coming to you guys from a park right now here in Henderson at Paseo Vista Park, right off Paseo Verde here in Henderson. And it's actually cool because you can look out here to my right. And I don't know if you guys can see on camera, but you can actually see the Luxor and the Mandalay Bay and like the Delano off in the distance over there. So beautiful day here in Henderson, right off Highway 215. It's a windy day, but I got my lavalier mic with me and it's blocking the wind out pretty well. So here's what we're gonna go ahead and do. We're gonna read this article, or I'm gonna read it to you guys, you know, give a few thoughts, interject a few points here and there, but I'm sure there's going to be quite the discussion down in the comments section about this one, because that's how it goes with how much Nevada is growing lately, especially Southern Nevada. You know, how much this area is growing a lot. People always have different opinions on the subject. So here's the article that came out in the Wall Street Journal that has now been, you know, recycled and repurposed all over different websites and stuff like that. So I'll put a link to this article down below, and I'll also put links down below for those of you looking to move here to Henderson or anywhere else in Southern Nevada. You need to find a place to rent or buy. So let's get into this article, guys. This is titled, "As California Loses People, a Las Vegas Suburb Grows." Henderson, Nevada. It opens up with talking about 3 different people who left Southern California for Southern Nevada. One because their commute time was up to 3 hours. Another because they were able to save almost $5,000 a year on their water bill. And another because it just simply meant having some money left over after paying the mortgage every month. One person said, at 54 years old, I never considered leaving Southern California, but it took me every dime I had to buy a home there. This is someone who came from San Diego. Okay, now here's the part about California you might find interesting. California has been losing more residents than it gains from other states for years. So there's more people leaving California than moving in. Let's see, even though its population of 40 million keeps growing from births of people who already live there and from foreign immigration. But the outflow has accelerated lately. Net migration to other parts of the U.S. from the nation's largest state was more than 100,000 in 2015, 2016, and 2017. According to the Census Bureau. Total emigration from California, not immigration where someone immigrates into a place, but emigration where people leave a place. So total emigration from California to other states between 2006 and 2017 was 1.24 million. And that includes yours truly right here. I am one of those 1.24 million who left California during that time period. Let's see. That is the 3rd highest in the nation, only behind New York and Illinois. So California, New York, and Illinois are all losing people who are heading out of there and they're moving to other states. For many former Californians, the high cost of living in the Golden State came to outweigh its balmy climate and booming economy. California has some of the highest utility bills and taxes in the country, and the median home price soared 83% from 2012 to 2018. Let's see. Buying a house is unaffordable to all but 28% of the state's population, according to an index by California Association of Realtors. People are moving out for less expensive housing, of course. Ex-Californians have flocked to neighboring states like Nevada, Idaho, Utah, and Arizona, which are among the fastest growing in the country. And few places have been affected as much as Henderson, whose population surged 20% in the last decade to more than 300,000 people now. Henderson is now bigger than Reno. Henderson is now the 2nd largest city in the state of Nevada. It has surpassed Reno. 56%, listen to this, guys. 56% of new arrivals in Henderson between 2013 and 2017 were from California, according to the DMV, Nevada DMV. So home sales in many of the city's master plan communities have been dominated by migrants from the West. At the 1,300-acre McDonald Highlands in the Dusty Bluffs overlooking Las Vegas, Californians accounted for 70% of purchases in 2018. 70% of purchases last year in 2018 it says McDonald Highlands were from Californians. Compare that to 20 years ago, it was just 30%. So Californians are leaving in droves, and they're moving to other states, and with us being so close and being their neighbor right next door, they're coming to Nevada. Let's see. Prices are going up, people moving here. Oh, here you go. So Rich McDonald, who's the developer of McDonald Highlands, had a great quote. He says, "They're tired of getting their pockets picked." That cannot be a more perfect way to describe California, because they are known and have 100% earned their reputation for having some of the highest taxes in the country on your personal income, on your business income. I mean, California loves taxes. People vote for some of the taxes, others just get implemented, but it's like tax here, tax there, tax everywhere, charge for this, fee for this, surcharge for this, taxes for this. That is exactly what California is known for, and people are just obviously getting fed up with it to the point that they're choosing to vote with their feet and to leave and go somewhere else. Let's see, it talks a little bit about just the people who've moved here, what they miss about California, which pretty much just says the beach. It's all they miss. Let's see. Now it says, now Henderson is feeling some growing pains from the California influx. Schools are becoming crowded. Enrollment in Nevada State High School at Henderson, listen to this, rose to 350 students in the high school from 200 just 3 years ago. So, and the school is at full capacity is what officials say. So that school went from 200 to 350 in 3 years. It's about a 75% increase we're looking at in 3 years. That is huge. 2 more campuses of the state charter high school system are in the works in Henderson, said John Hawk, Chief Operations Officer for the school district. And then just close up talking about the average housing price in Vegas went up to $278,000 in 2019, up from $120,000 in 2012. So obviously the prices have gone up a lot in the last 6 or 7 years here in Las Vegas, because Vegas was in a very bad place during the recession. It was arguably the worst real estate market in the country. Talks about having pressures locals looking to buy because of the home increase. It says 47% of Vegas residents can still afford it. And it just mentions, the fact that not everybody is so enamored with Californians coming here to Southern Nevada. Certain people are. Of course, certain businesses are. If you're a realtor, it's great because you have so many people coming here looking to buy homes right now that, you have just a constant supply of people leaving California. But of course, a lot of Nevadans are not a big fan of people moving here. They don't like the state getting bigger, particularly here in Southern Nevada, where this area has felt, the biggest effect of that, because, Clark County does have by far the majority of the state's population living here, and it just keeps growing. It's not slowing down anytime soon. So you have a lot of Californians that said they're just at the point where they cannot tolerate the tax anymore. They cannot tolerate having their wallets being picked, as Mr. McDonald said. And, people are just essentially just planning to leave. I mean, there's people there, a couple I know personally, who, one is getting ready to retire soon, and in the next couple of years when retirement comes, they're moving out to Nevada. Another one has got a government job in Southern California, and their plan is to do the 20 years, get their big pension they get for being a public employee in California, then, hey, head right to out of state. Like, get the 20 years and go out of state and go somewhere else with your pension. I mean, that's really what it's come down to. So many people, they just can't stand living there anymore, and they just want to get out. They can't stand the tax. They can't stand it anymore living there, and it's just too much for them. So tell me what you guys think about this down below. I really want to hear about it. Please subscribe to the channel if you have yet to do so. I would like to hear what you have to say about this topic, about whether you live here, whether you're getting ready to move here, whether you're coming from California or Minnesota or Texas or any other state, wherever you're coming from. Tell me about it down below, guys. Please subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching. I'm Jacob. This is My Life in Vegas.